Welcome everybody to my latest video, back with some more pickups. So yeah, a lot of this stuff has been building up now for months. Obviously I've done other videos in between this and shown other stuff off, but there's been a lot of stuff that's been building up, and yeah, just been meaning to get round to doing a video, maybe a couple. I'll have to split this, maybe, I'm not sure, because a lot of stuff to go through. So I'll see how long we're getting on, and yeah, I might have to split it. But anyway, I'll get started with what I've been picking up. Like I say, it's been building up for a while, and this actual thing I bought just after Christmas, and it is it's a gremlin. It's a stripe, and yeah, pretty cool figure. Like I say, it's been sat in the pickup pile, so I've not been had it to display or anything like that, but now I will. I'll probably just put a drawing pin up and hang it on the wall. I mean, yeah, people say really you should take these out of the packaging and properly display them, but I've not got a lot of shelf space for displaying figures. So yeah, I'll probably just pin them up on the wall, and yeah, it's a collector's piece as well, isn't it, for the future? So yeah, and happy to get that. I think it was like 15, 18 quid, something like that, from B&M. Pretty cool figure. I think there's another one. I don't know if there's more in the toy line. I know there's a Gizmo one with a Santa Claus hat on, Father Christmas hat, but I don't know if there's any more than that. But yeah, that's a cool piece for the collection anyway, so happy with that. Moving on to Blu-rays. Normally do the Blu-rays sort of first. Going through pretty quick. I think these were like 50p or £1 each. So we've got Total Recall, classic Schwarzenegger film. Unbreakable, another great film. And they did what, Split, and what were the other ones? I can't remember now. But yeah, Unbreakable. Glass was the last one. Glass. We've got a 4K. This was 50p, and it's the Ghostbusters, and it's the one with the women in. I've not seen this one. I'm not sure if it's any good or not, but yeah, 50p. Grab that. Nice to see 4K at the car boot. This one, I've seen this one before. I think it was on Netflix, Crawl, about the all the houses flood and a big crocodile or alligator, and yeah, she basically has to try and survive. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think that was like 50p or £1. Same with this, Dracula Untold. And then one, it's cost me a bit. I think it was about 18 quid off eBay, but it's you know, it's one you don't see about, and it's quite an expensive one. And I love the black case, and the artwork is brilliant. But yeah, it's Dog Soldiers. Yeah, so it's still sealed. I mean, yeah, I've seen this film a number of times. Happy to own this. Actually, I've got a connection to this sort of. My sister-in-law, my brother's wife, is her brother, who was one of the producers. So yeah, that's pretty cool to own. So that's all the Blu-rays going into the collection. We'll do a couple of handheld bits. So I won this on eBay bids for a couple of £. It was like £180 plus post. It was really cheap. Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man on a DS. I think goes for quite a bit more than what I paid for it. So yeah, happy to put that one in the collection. Don't know too much about it. Not the biggest Zelda person, to be honest with you. Yeah, just never really got into them, but I thought this was cheap. I saw it somewhere cheap. I can't remember where I got it from now, but it weren't very expensive, and I thought, you know, Ocarina of Time is meant to be one of the good ones. Like I say, not really into Zelda, but yeah, I thought I'd give this a go, and yeah, see if I can get into them. And then I picked up F1 2011 on the 3DS recently. Now got it for the Vita. Don't add too many games to the Vita these days, so I think I used vouchers for this one, if I remember correctly. Didn't come with any manual or anything, but yeah, happy to own that. I love a Formula 1 game. Right, moving on to a bit of retro. So I bought this off Big Game L off his eBay store months and months ago. I remember seeing his picking video, and he showed it. But it's NBA All-Star Challenge for the Mega Drive, 2 bad condition. Of course, for now, you know it's going to be complete. So yeah, Big Game Out. I think he's slowed down on selling his stuff at the moment, but yeah, happy to stick that one into the collection. I love the NBA Jam and stuff like that. You know, got fond memories of playing those games, so thought I'd give this one a go. It wasn't that expensive. Right, moving on to a couple of N64 games. Don't see me pick up N64 games too often. But these were classed as unboxed in my local CEX. Yeah, and obviously there's the boxes with them. Yeah, granted the boxes are not the best condition, and then I've got no manuals. Well, the one didn't have a manual, but since it didn't have a manual, I sourced a manual somewhere else. But anyway, further ado, we got Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, this was classed as unboxed. It didn't have a manual, and I don't think it had the tray, but I found a tray from somewhere else, the inner tray for the cartridge, just to give it a bit more structure. But I've put it in these protective cases as well. I mean, you know, you can see how it's crushed on the top. But, you know, I'm not a mint collector, and for unboxed price, I think I paid about, was it half the price of the box price? And yeah, I might have to see if I can grab a manual for it at some point. But for now, happy to pick that one up with vouchers as well. So it didn't cost me really anything. And the other one was Banjo-Kazooie. And this is about, like, again, about half the price unboxed to what it is boxed. And it was missing the manual and the tray as well, but I've put a tray in, and I sourced the manual from somewhere else pretty cheap. So it hasn't cost me a great deal. It's got a little bit of cushion on the bottom there, but like I said, I've put it in one of these block protectors. So yeah, they've started doing that in my I've you know, seen a lot of people where they go to the CXs and they get box games for unboxed price because of the condition of the box, or, you know, no tray or no manual or whatever. But yeah, my CEX just never really used to do that, but they have started to do it now. So hopefully I might start getting a few more box games for unboxed prices. But yeah, I think they had some Master System Mega Drive in that they had the same unboxed for box games for unboxed prices. But I think I had them also. Yeah, I didn't pick them up, but happy to add a couple of N64 games to the collection. Sorry about that long-winded thing. It's gone really dark in here. It's started to piss down outside. Clouds are really grey, but hope it doesn't look too bad. Anyway, I've got some PS1 games. Got this one from a car boot sale. I think it was £2. Lilo and Stitch, or Lilo and Stitch, Trouble in Paradise. Platinum one. Don't know if I'll ever play it. Not my sort of thing, but the case is damaged, but it did have a manual. Is it a game that I'm really bothered about getting a replacement case for? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, it's I've got it for now. So, and then pick this one up off eBay, and it is GTA 2. I've got the first one and the London one, but didn't have to. Got this reasonably a good price as well. But it's a does this come as part of a double pack or something? Because there's a version which says Grand Theft Auto 2, and then there's one with GTA 2. Is one part of like a special pack? I don't know if anybody could let me know why that's different. So there's two different versions. I believe it's probably like, maybe this came as a double one. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's all complete. It's even got the little map inside, poster thing. So yeah, Got that for a sort of decent price off eBay. So happy to put GTA 2 in the collection now. Just turn them round. And then these two I had from a charity shop, and I paid £5 each. Not an amazing deal, but I don't see PS1 games too often in charity shop, don't you? And this is Excalibur. Never heard of it, never played it, but it was fantastic condition. Really, like, you know, it's got the mail away registration card, disc, and the manual doesn't look like really it's ever been out. So really clean. So yeah, I was happy to pay a £5 for that. So that was good. And then I also had Duke Nukem, Land of the Babes. It's got a crack in the case. This was a £5 as well. And this one's complete as well. It's got the mail away card, got its manual. So yeah, happy with that. They didn't actually have these out on show. This was a Richard Hospice. I tend to find Richard Hospice quite expensive. They think they're more of a boutique. But it was a big one of the big stores, and they got a media section upstairs, books and media, and I couldn't really see anything on the shelf, and I asked if they had anything, and literally as I was asking, a lady came through with a massive crate just full of games. So I've got those two. I've got Crash Bandicoot 3 because I thought I needed it for some reason, but it's not. It's the second one I need. I've sort of got half of a copy of the second one. I got confused and picked the third one up. So yeah, I think I've sold the third one that I picked up. But those are ones that are going into the collection. But yeah, always asking charity shops. You never know what they've got out the back. Going on to PS2, we got Devil May Cry 3. Didn't have this one. It comes with the bonus disc. Double disc complete. That wasn't very expensive. I think that was £1. This was £1 as well off a car boot. It's the Prologue Gran Turismo 4. I've really played the fourth one. I mean, you know, got good memories of playing the the first and second on the PS1. Put a lot of time into those ones. Since then, I've not played a lot of the newer ones, to be honest with you. So I think I played a bit of 5, but yeah. So yeah, it's, both discs are in there. You got the making of, nice condition. That was £1. I think it's about £4 in CEX, so it went too bad. And then one off eBay. I got this for, I think I won it at an auction. And I got it for a decent price anyway, but everybody's been going on about this. Well, a few months back, Batman Rise of Sin Tzu. Meant to be quite a good action sort of beat 'em up game. So yeah, that's how long I've had this. And you know, months ago when a few people were picking this one up, I've had that sat ready to do a pickup. Right, so we're on 13 minutes. Just show some Xbox games. So I've got these two off a friend. I sold a few bits for him, and he gave me a couple of games. Didn't have this one for the collection. Kingdom Under Fire Heroes. I have got a Kingdom Under Fire game for the Xbox, but it's not this one. It's a different one. So yeah, appreciate that to my mate. He knows who he is, and yeah, really do appreciate it. Also give me the Suffering, the second one, Ties That Bind. Yeah, very happy to add that one as well into the collection. So yeah, once again, cheers mate, I really appreciate it. Picked this up for, I think it was like 50p. How'd you say that? Prayer? Don't know a great deal about it. Sort of action game. Maybe it's a bit like Metal Gear. I'm not sort of sure what sort of third-person action game I think. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. This was £1, I think. Yeah, played the you know, the first few Tony Hawk's games. Really enjoyed them. Underground as well. Played quite a lot of. Never played this one, Wasteland. And then I thought this was a decent find. I don't think CX, when I looked, I don't think CX had it in stock. And anyway, I'll show you what it is. It's King Arthur. It's a Konami game. And I spotted it on a car boot, and he was like a dealer bloke. And I think I got it for like £1.50. And I don't think it's a greatly expensive game, but it's one that you don't see about. And when I looked, there was none in stock in CX. I don't know if there is now, but yeah, very happy to add that one. It's based, I suppose, off the film. Yeah, so, and then I'll just show a couple of bits that I'm going to take into CX, and then we'll cut it there, and then I'll do a separate video for the more modern stuff. So actually, no, sorry, I'll tell you what I'll do. I forgot I had these bits here. In that charity shop where I picked up the PS1 games, I remembered there was some other stuff as well, and I've just come across them. There was a copy of Call of Duty Road to Victory on the PSP. I think this was £2. Lovely condition. And then, yeah, sealed games in the charity shop. And they hadn't been put out. They were priced. They were in a crate, and yeah, sealed PSP games. How often do you see that? I mean, you know, I must have a sealed game or sealed games for nearly every console I own. I think I even got sealed. I mean, N-Gage games. I got, you know, sealed games of everything, but just you never really see PSP games sealed. I'll just show you one that I had got sealed. This is one out of my own collection. It's an Australian release. I picked this up from a car boot years ago, before I was even doing YouTube, I think, or maybe just at the start. And yeah, this was £1, and he had loads of them. But look, this reseller, this before I was sort of reselling that, and this lad picked them all up. But he had about 20 or so, 30 of them. But I dived my hand in and just grabbed one as he was making a deal, so I managed to get my hands on one. But yeah, so you don't really see, this is the only sealed PSP game I've ever seen. Anyway, I got some box protectors for them, and yeah, I was in this charity shop in this Richard's Hospice, and they had some sealed PSP games. So we got Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron. I don't know if you can make it out, but it has got the PSP strip on it there. And this was marked up at £4. I've left the price stickers are on the actual, on, you know, on the outside of the plastic, but I left them on. Just, I don't know, they're easy to peel off. If I ever want to peel them off, they should come off pretty easy. But I've left them on just as a reminder now, you know, to when I picked them up, sort of thing. In the future. And yeah, this one as well, GTA Vice City Stories, quite an expensive one on the PS2, I think. And yeah, I've got I didn't have Star Wars in the collection, so that was good, but I've already got this a used copy in the collection, which is a really good copy as well. But this was £10. I think CEX said it pre-owned for like 12, something like that. So to get a sealed copy for 10, yeah, I couldn't get my money out my wallet quick enough. So yeah, it is a platinum edition, but yeah, to, like I say, to find sealed PSP games, something I don't really ever come across. So yeah, very happy with those. And then I've got a few bits I'm going to take in CEX. I've been selling at the car boots for a number of years, and from last year's stuff that I was taking to the car boots, I had loads of box sets and stuff that I obviously scanned and see what they were worth at CEX, and they might have given me like 80p or £1. I thought, well, I'll sell them on my car boot box sets, £2 each, and all of them just didn't sell. Some sold, but some didn't sell, and these were 2 left in this box that I was going to take back to the car boot this year. But I thought I'll just check the prices, and I remember scanning this last year, and I think it was like £1.50 trade-in. I thought, I'll take it to the car boot because I'll ask a couple of quid for it. Actually just scanned it now, and it trades in for £7. So yeah, the prices with CEX go up and down all the time. And I remember this one, it was only like £1 trade, and it didn't sell for very much new on eBay. with the postage and everything, you know, I wouldn't have made much. So I just thought, oh, I'll just chuck it on my car boot for a few quid. But this trades in for £4 now. So yeah, out of my car boot boxes to sell this year, I've got £11 there. So it's always worth double checking on stuff. And then a couple of games I've picked up the car boot recently for, one was £2 and one was £1. I think this was £2. Trades in for what, 4 or 5 quid. And a Minecraft for £1. Was that £8 voucher? So yeah, just a bit more vouchers there. I mean, I have been picking stuff up. A lot of the time it don't make it to videos, stuff that I have for CX trade, because I like to get it traded in as sort of quick as possible, really. If the prices are decent, I know some people, you know, they go charity shopping in car boots and whatever, pick up box sets, and then they leave it in the bag and like, oh, I'll take it in at the end of the week or whatever. I know everybody's, you know, got busy lifestyles and everything and can't take it straight in, but I like to try and get it in as quick as possible, because yeah, like, well, sometimes the prices are really good, especially with box sets. Most of the time they only ever go down. I mean, yeah, this is a bit different, these have gone up in price, but most of the time when prices on box sets, they only tend to go down and never really tend to go up a great deal of the time anyway. So I like to get it all traded in as quick as I can. So a lot of stuff I pick up, I mean, sometimes I go around the charity shops and I find stuff, and if I'm in the town with the CEX, I'll take it straight there. Doesn't even make it home some of the time, you know. Find games and the discs are pretty clean and don't need disc cleaning or anything. Take them straight into CEX. So yeah, don't always get to show what I'm taking in CX, but I make a lot of vouchers, you know, with CEX, and you know, a lot of the stuff, it doesn't cost me hardly anything really. So yeah, that is it for the video. I've waffled on for 20 odd minutes. There will be another video to come soon. I'll probably record it straight after, but I might release it tomorrow or a couple of days with some more modern stuff. So yeah, that is it for now. Appreciate everybody watching. The giveaway I just done, congrats again to Geekmaster. I've posted your parcel now, so it's on its way. So yeah, that is it. That's it for now. And yeah, stuff to go through. I actually can start putting this stuff away now into the collection. And yeah, really happy with all the stuff I've been picking up. I've been playing a lot more games recently. You know, I am more of a collector than a gamer, but I do play games. I had someone in the comments saying, do I play all these games? Well, no, I don't play them all, but you know, I do play a few. I'm enjoying playing the PS5 Switch at the moment. What else have I been playing? I've played a bit of Dreamcast, stick the Mega Drive on occasionally. Played some Wii U. Yeah, having a great time with the games at the moment. Just going back, and I've just been revisiting some of the old Call of Duties. I mean, actually, it's that one. I've just played through that. So yeah, sorry, I had to jump cut then. But yeah, I've been playing Call of Duty World at War, and I've put it onto the Xbox One, and it looks really good for a 2008 game. Yeah, it looks fantastic, and not played it for a long time. I haven't played it probably since its release, and it looks so good. And yeah, really enjoyed playing through that. And I'd never played Infinite Warfare. It's one Call of Duty game I don't think I've ever played. I'm not sure I even played Advanced Warfare. I might have. But Infinite Warfare I'd never played, and I just finished that, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So it was really good, the whole space thing, you know, flying the ships. I just thought it was a really well done game, and the story was really good. Yeah, really enjoyed Infinite Warfare. Yeah, if you haven't played that one, I think that's like, what, 2010, 12? It's, you know, I can't remember when that came out. But yeah, it's a really good game as well. So yeah, that's it for the video. Like I say, there will be a more modern one to come very soon. So yeah, until next time, everybody take it easy, stay safe. Bye bye.